All right. All right. Down 8. Not only 8 points, but last time they gave me shit. They gave me shit for calling the Knicks out up until the fourth quarter. So now I'm not even gonna say anything. But I'm not even surprised that we're down. So you can't keep playing like this forever. I don't know. That shit don't look good to me. But they was talking shit on me before. They said they said I don't know what I'm talking about. So no Bridges. Tough shot. Good shot. Sweet roll for Bridges. Yo, yo. What up, DJ? Knicks looking weak, man. There we go. There we go. Come on, Bridges. Or Anunoby was looking for that. It was a foul, but intensity is definitely going up a little bit. Yeah, Knicks are slow starters. I don't know. Could have gone either way. I got the Wolves, man. Lakers not ready for that shit. And in the end, in the end, all that Luka talk is not gonna matter once he gets eliminated. The Wolves are gonna eliminate those guys. The Lakers just aren't that good. That's the reality. Knicks on the comeback trail. Still a slow starting. It's a slow start, but I wouldn't get too worried. But this boy Kate Cunningham, bro, he gets baskets for sure. Bridges, ah, right. We're down, but not out. Only first 2 quarters gone. I think if this game goes on longer, the Knicks will come back like they did last game. But we got work to do. We got work to do. Yeah, I'm not really. Besides this Knicks series, I'm not really paying attention to anything else. I think the Western series are just better. They seem more exciting. It's just for me. If you're gonna catch a game, uh, I'd rather catch a Western Conference game. But we'll see what happens. I mean, I still think the Knicks got to play a little bit better, though, man. I don't think you could have too many games where you're constantly trying to come back from behind. But lucky we got home court advantage. Um, I mean, superstars. Who do you really consider a superstar in the East? Who do you consider? Off the top of my head, I can't even think. Yeah, I was thinking Giannis too, but are they even in the playoffs? Is Giannis even playing? Yeah, yeah, but Tatum. it's funny you say Tatum because people have been talking about Tatum lately. Tatum don't really got that type of superstar pull because he's not the best player on his team. He's good, but he's not the best player on his team consistently. So until he becomes that, I think they're kind of gonna doubt the guy, and within reason, because the team that Boston has, like it's a guarantee to make it to the Eastern Conference Finals every year for the next couple of years. So like, what are you doing to set yourself apart from that good group? When it was freaking Jaylen Brown last year, I believe, got MVP. No, so yeah, but they were saying a couple years back, you had teams, you had teams in the Western Conference that were damn near, I think, 45 to 50 win teams over the years, and were like the 8 seed. You know what I'm saying? Like, they had a lot of wins and barely made the 8 seed, which is one of the reasons right now where you have the plan. But it's like Eastern Conference is not that strong besides one team. So that is the reality. How you been though, bro? How was your holidays? How was your Easter? How's life in general, bro? I actually just been on for the first 5 or 10 minutes, but just I watch the Knicks so much that I can get a good feel of the flow of the game. And if you look at the stats, bro, like, you kind of tell like what type of night it's been. Mikael Bridges is having a comeback night, right? 19 a minute, 6 7 from the field, 105 from three, 3 steals, 13 points. I mean, he's keeping us alive right now, and he's still a -4. You feel me? OG Anunoby, quiet night, 20 minutes, 2 6 from the field, 0 3 from three, 3 rebounds, 1 steal, 4 points. I guess it's just not clicking for him right now. But there's still another half to go. Like, shit can change. Cat, weird stat line, but not bad. 5 8 from the field, no threes, 2 rebounds, 10 points. You gotta get more rebounds than that if you're already over the first half. It's so easy to see where these guys are at.
Jalen Brunson and Mikal Bridges have been the only ones really scoring. They got 20 minutes for Brunson, 6-11 from the field, 3-5 from three, 2-2 from the free throw line, 17 points. He's been the only one that's really on 4 assists. He's basically on pace to his usual. So it's Bridges stepping up for not really doing shit last game. Jalen Brunson continuing to do what he does, and nobody else really supporting. Josh Hart, 18 minutes, 1 of 3 from the field, 1 of 1 from three, 3 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 points. It's not enough when the other guys aren't scoring for Josh Hart. Josh Hart is an energy guy. So his energy will be a boost if the other three guys are doing what they're supposed to do. But right now, only Brunson really is in Bridges. But right now, you need one more guy in Ananobi or Cat, and you don't have that. So then it's crazy when the energy in the team is down. You can kind of tell that Josh Hart kind of he vibes with that. If the energy is good, Josh Hart's energy will be up, more points, more assists, more rebounds, more everything. But when it's kind of down, even though he does have 5 assists, which is impressive, but not much going on. Mitchell Robinson played 14 minutes, 6 rebounds, 1 assist. Not bad, actually. No points, though. Campaign, 4 minutes, really didn't do much. Miles McBride, 6 minutes, really didn't do much. Shamit, 5 minutes, really didn't do much. Kind of goes to show you what's going on tonight. Not much, really. Not much going on at all. That's pretty interesting, actually, when you think about Josh Hart. Josh Hart, not a bench guy, but you're gonna need more energy. It's gonna have to be Ananobi. Wait, who won that Lakers game? Wait a minute. The Thunder won by 51, boy. Sheesh. Yo, what's up, B Sam? Is it the same old story tonight, or what do you think is going on? Same old story tonight? Come back in the fourth? It's weird though, man. I don't know. Honestly, I think we're too good to be playing like this. And people were giving me shit, man, on my videos over the last couple of days. They're like, "Oh, I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know this. I don't know that." It shouldn't be that hard against the Pistons. I'm sorry, just shouldn't be. Yeah, I mean,
We should still win.
it's only 6. It's a long game. All right. Yeah, I mean, bro, we just gotta get buckets, bro. Basketball not a hard sport sometimes. Weird shot from Brunson. Rebound.
Get OG involved, man. He's got Hardaway on him, but they're gonna send help. See, I don't understand that, bro. Make them smart. They gotta make smarter plays. The bro, it doesn't make any sense for Cat's trying to do that. What are you trying to do? Make smarter plays. Oh, it's gonna be hard to win like that, bro. Just play smart. That's what I'm talking about, bro. It's just common sense. Kenny Cunningham has gotten even better. And a couple months ago, I already thought he was really good, and he's gotten even better. Knicks better figure that shit out. They're gonna call the timeout soon if they keep scoring on us. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, boy. At least Bridges made that. It's not the best shot, but look, he made it. He made it. It keeps us alive right now. It keeps us alive. Yes, sir. Oh! Yeah, it's a push. Come on. Tough move, Hart. I like that. I like that. You gotta get physical. You gotta get physical, bro. Let's get physical. Maybe that will wake us up a little bit too. Get physical, man. Like you can't let the other team feel like they can do whatever they want. You know what I'm saying? Like we gotta really we gotta bring it to them and just say fuck it. You know, we're not gonna be scared. Damn. Shit. Yeah, Cunningham cut him off. Ah. I mean, Deuce was okay in some stretches, but you gotta feel like he's kind of Deuce right now is like in no man's land. He doesn't have enough. He doesn't have enough consistency for Tibbs to trust him. But at the same time, the Knicks don't really have a bench, so they need him. But it's not looking like he's giving us much right now. So that's why you don't really see him play like that no more. I think that's the one downfall with Tibbs. If he doesn't have faith in you, you're not gonna play like that. So it's hard to build a confidence or continuity if let's say like you're not playing as good as you were. That's why I think a different coach would handle that better. Try to give these guys an opportunity to improve and build and earn some trust. It's like he ices you out a little bit, Tom Thibodeau sometimes. You know, and it's hard to get out of that if you don't get the chance to play. Like I mean, we don't have the strongest bench, but it's not like we play those guys a lot anyway. So if whatever happens after this year, um, if a different coach were to come in, I hope that that coach would kind of recognize that and find ways to utilize the bench. Because even the way we play now, like even if we came back and win this game, it's not it's not winning basketball in the long term. We'll win a series, but there's about 6 7 guys sitting on that bench that barely play. Damn. See, and they're now Boston. The Pistons are out hustling us now too. 11-6 on the rebounds. And see, a lot of people were giving me shit yesterday or last game. I didn't know what I was talking about. See, I didn't know what I was talking about. And he fucking made that. Oh my god. See, yesterday, well, I keep saying yesterday. Last game, I didn't know what I was talking about. Look, man, playoff basketball is about consistency. Like, everybody was over celebrating that fourth quarter comeback, and now look at the score. These guys, the Pistons, that is, oh, it's probably basket interference, though. Yeah, but it was a foul. Just out hustling us right now, the Pistons. Out hustling us, out bustling us. It's not going to work this way long term. Yes, we won one game, but these guys just have more energy than we do. We need to fix that. We need to do something. Knicks need to do something because we're not playing too good right now. I mean, are we gonna do the miracle comeback again? You're not gonna have too many of those. Teams are not gonna allow it. So these guys are gonna have to figure out what we want to do. That's just reality. Like you're not gonna come back every fourth quarter. I know. I saw it last game, and we got so caught up in the win. We got so caught up in the fourth quarter that we just forgot about the first three. And this one is weirder because it's not like other guys have gotten hot, for long periods of time. It's only been like Bridges and spurts. And where's Mitchell Robinson, bro? Where's Mitchell Robinson? Mitchell Robinson doesn't even play. We waited the whole year for Mitchell Robinson to play. It's this type of stuff, like I told you guys that last year. I said we should have moved on from that guy a long time ago because we could really use a true center right now. Wow, they gave it a clear path file. Wow. How? Really? That's a weird one. Why is it clear path file though? That makes no sense. That is true. That is true. But I'm the type of you know me. I don't like to rely on like a 2 minute comeback, bro. And the Pistons know it this time. It already happened once. You know, if this was the first time it happened, like yeah, that boy Cade Cunningham is putting on a show. Not looking too good right now. You got a basket or something. Body language is shit too. Body language for these guys. Kind of looked like he fell down a little bit, Brunson. But yeah, if they review it, they might reverse that. They might reverse that.
Pat Bev or PJ? I mean, Pat Bev is always going to give you that energy. So a guy on our team that's kind of similar, maybe not the same, but similar, like how we got campaign. A guy that's always going to give you some effort. He's going to give you a little bit extra. Man, we could have called Melo back right now, bro. It's just the shit that we're doing, bro. The shit that we're doing, bro. Look at what we're doing. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Somebody tell me, bro. Just look at the body language. Just these guys, they just wanted more. Oh, don't take that. Get inside. Fucking Jalen Brunson, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's just these guys. Good luck. Like, what are you doing, bro? What is he doing? I have no idea what Jalen Brunson is trying to do right now. Come on. Yeah, they look disengaged. They're being outplayed. They're being out hustled. Really, to be honest, they're just being out hustled. It's crazy how far you can get if you're just locked in and trying to hustle and being engaged. Like you said, it's like, what are we trying to do? Come on, like it's not that hard. If anything, move the ball and try to get inside. But like they're playing so predictable, and everybody is hoping this miraculous comeback is about to start. It's going to be a different one today because the Pistons are not going to allow us to do the same shit again. That's the one thing that sucks about the playoffs because you get to learn your opponent over the games because you keep playing each other over and over, and there's going to be things you're going to be fixing, you know, that will make the scenario different, even though it's the follow up game or the game after. That's why I didn't like the way that they started again because I know in the playoffs you can't do that too many times, you know. And we're usually a slower starting team, but I didn't think it would last this long. I would have thought we would have woken up a little bit by now, and it's pretty much more of the same. I don't know. I don't know, bro. That shit don't make sense to me, Eric. What's going on, man? That shit don't make no damn sense. You're down more than 10. You know, you you're not hustling. They don't feel like they're locked in, and it's like you can just tell by the body language. The body language is terrible right now for a team that's they're up a game. Remember, like it's not like we lost the first one, even though it took us a while to win it. We're at home, right? We're at home. I don't know, man. I don't know.
I don't know. If you can't get excited to play these dudes early on in the playoffs, maybe we should call fucking Patrick Ewing or call Melo. Somebody. All right. They look like they got a little bit more energy out of the timeout. You gotta pass that cat. Oh man, you gotta pass. What is Cat doing? Like, just it's just. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we trying to do? Look at this. 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 I was talking to B Sims about that. I was talking about the bench, and we were talking about Deuce, and it's like I was telling him that one thing that it really sucks about Tom Thibodeau, if he doesn't trust you, he basically ices you out of his rotation, and it doesn't allow you to have some type of comeback to, like, rebuild your game. Even in games that we're now down, you're basically ice cold coming off the bench, because he doesn't play a lot of other guys, and it gives you no sense of rhythm or consistency to try and play and make some type of comeback. And even now, like, when you could use somebody off the bench, like, who has he played? Like, he barely played anybody, and I think that's one of the biggest mistakes for him as a coach, that he doesn't keep a broader rotation sometimes, because in games when you are in trouble, like you are now, like, who off the bench is confident enough right now to come in there and say, you know what, I'm gonna make something happen when you've been basically sitting the whole fucking game. I have not seen Deuce, barely. I have not seen. I have not seen campaign, barely. You know, if he's gonna go, I hope that we get a coach that at least tries to fucking rotate, bro. Like, you have at least 7 guys sitting on that bench right now, 5 to 7 guys that barely play. There we go. All right, Mitchell Robinson's back. OG. No, that's not what you need. That's not what you need. That's not the one. You. There we go. Wow, that one would have. That one would have really bring the momentum back. Where's Mitchell Robinson? Where are you? Mitchell Robinson is so fucking slow. Bro, Mitchell Robinson runs like he got like bricks in his pocket. Jesus Christ. They are falling. They are fouling the Knicks a lot. The Pistons, to be honest. I think the Pistons are giving away a lot of fouls.
There you go, Deuce. We were just talking about him. Like, bring the nigga off the bench, bro. Been leaving him on the bench like ain't nobody coming off the bench to do anything. God damn. There we go. This is the run we were talking about. Hopefully. Yes, that is true. Sometimes it's not needed from Brunson. But I guess he feels like he needs to give the responsibility. Well, here we go. I guess you could say here we go again.
That's good. Ah. Thompson doesn't play smart. I mean, you can knock into him. It's not like you can't knock into him, but I don't know. It goes either way. There we go. Who were we talking about? We were talking about Deuce the whole time. Oh, damn. Knicks coming back, but they're still not back. Still got more to do. Here we go. A lot more scoring. I like that. Who's the center now? Cart, bro. Jesus. Ah, look good. I mean, if we're gonna do it, it's gonna happen soon. Because what happened now is even though we had the momentum run, it didn't push us over the hump to get back into the game. So they kind of survived our momentum push, so to speak, you know? There we go. Needed that, Brunson. I don't know, man. Like time is kind of ticking now, you know. I hope we have another run in us. It's unbelievable. Like, you know, you can't give up this game. You know, that's all I'm gonna tell you. It's embarrassing. That's true. Can the Pistons finish? Yep, got him.
It's an offensive foul. All right.
Yeah, Pistons fouling too much. Of course, it helps us. We can use that to our advantage. Now's our time. Now is our time. Yo, it's crazy. It's crazy how fast Cat gets beat off the dribble, bro. That dude Cat got beat so fast. What happened? Pistons giving up too many fouls. Kind of crazy to think about it. There we go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, Schroeder. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Definitely was down at Schroeder. Come on. Play basketball. Attack, attack, attack. Go to attack. Hell yeah. Uh, oh. Fuck. Nice defensive possession. Hell yeah. Come on. Come on. There we go. That's 3 shots. That's 3 shots. That's 3 shots. Yes, sir. Got the OGs watching. Come on, one more. Make it a 1-point game. Come on, we right there, bro. Oh, we needed that. Fuck. Damn. Yes. Here we go, Brunson. This is your time. Oh, let's go. That's a foul. Where's the foul? What? We did it again. At least we're back. Now we got to get a stop. No way. Fuck. Boy. That's crazy, bro. No. That's a foul. Knicks got to go. You got to go. Bridges. Oh, my God. Damn.
You lose that one this way. Fuck.
Fucking Schroeder, man. That's ice. That's ice. That's ice right there. Straight from Germany, he shot that shit. He's straight from Germany. He shot that shit. Oh boy, we can still do it, but damn, 2 timeouts.
I don't know, guys. I don't know. I mean, hey, the free throw. Brunson missed that one free throw. It changes everything. Cat has been quiet. I don't know. Bridges had a good look though. He did. Bridges had a look. He just did.
Three Brunson. Nope, that's it. That's it. Yep.
Fuck it. Hey, listen. People were talking shit to me. They were talking shit to me like, "Oh, don't worry, we got him in the fourth quarter, bro." Playoff basketball don't work like that. They gonna learn what they gotta do to make sure they got the win, even though it was a clutch bucket from Schroeder. I mean, look, bro, you're in the playoffs. 1-1 now. You can't be waiting to the fourth quarter every time to try and ball. It's the playoffs, bro. Didn't really deserve it last game, even though we played great. This game, we definitely didn't deserve it. Played great in the fourth last game. Now we had to come back. We couldn't do it. It is what it is. It is what it is. You think these guys want to lose to us 3-4 straight? No. I tell you, like, that's just how it's gonna be. Knicks gonna have to be better. That's all it is. Knicks gonna have to be better. That's all. I told you guys. Last game. Like, why are we celebrating that hard? We didn't deserve to win today. And I still feel like we could play, but we could play so much better too. We can just play so much better. No, Towns isn't hurt. He just didn't play. Whatever. 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 Didn't deserve it today. Yes, sir. I can give you the stats, bro. No problem. And I'm kind of curious anyway. We'll start. We'll actually start with the Pistons because usually if a team wins, the winning team, usually their box score looks a little bit better. Even though I wouldn't say it does. Tobias Harris played 43 minutes, bro. Golly. 43 minutes, 6-11 from the field, 1-4 from three, 2-2 from the free throw line, 13 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 15 points. He played okay. I think he played crazy. I think he played all right. It was more Cunningham and that other kid really giving us a problem. Schroeder. We're lucky Thompson fouled out and shit like that, but these kids can play. These kids can play. These kids can play. I'm telling you, Tim Hardaway wasn't really effective today. 21 minutes. I'm skipping over Thompson for 1 second, actually. I'll go straight to Tim Hardaway because, he used to be one of our guys. Tim Hardaway, 21 minutes, 1 of 8 from the field, no threes. Took 6 shots, no, not one make. He had a bad game. 1 assist, 1 rebound, 2 fouls. Yeah, he played like shit. Alzar Thompson, 21 minutes, 2 of 7 from the field, no threes, 5 rebounds, 2 steals, 5 points. It's ridiculous, really. If you look at it, the box score here, bro, it's only really Cade Cunningham that was working. A little bit of Tobias Harris. And then you had Schroeder. Basically, these 3 guys beat us. Jalen Duren didn't really do that much, really. 37 minutes. 3-4 from the field, 6-6 from the free throw line. That's excellent. Actually, 13 rebounds. That's fantastic. Not going to lie. They were killing us on the rebounds, by the way. We couldn't match that. You cannot win if you can't rebound. That's just the reality. 2 assists, 1 steal, 12 points. Them rebounds really help. Cade Cunningham, he was the guy. And we're not doubling him. I have no idea why. Tom Thibodeau he's getting out coached, I feel, a lot of times. He's just getting out coached, bro. That's all it is. You're getting out coached. You got to make an adjustment or something. You got to play to your strengths. And I say that all the time. And sometimes I don't know what is Tom Thibodeau trying to do? Like, somebody tell me, what are you really, what's the plan? What's the plan to stop Cade Cunningham? Because really, if you eliminate him, they're not winning this game. So, I don't know. 41 minutes he played, 11 of 21 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3, 10 of 12 from the free throw line. Look at that. He went to the free throw line like 20 times, bro. Just ridiculous. He had 12 rebounds. He had 3 assists, 2 steals. Tom Thibodeau doesn't even double him, nothing. He just lets him get that, right? He lets him get that. Paul Reed really didn't do much. Ronald Holland didn't do much. And then Dennis Schroeder. Dennis Schroeder had 20. He had 6 of 10 from the field, 3 of 5 from 3, 5 of 6 from the free throw line. He hit a clutch 3 really to fucking seal the whole game. Like, what's going on? Like, this one we lost on coaching. Malik Beasley, 30 minutes, 2 of 9 from the field, 1 of 8 from 3, 4 of 4 from the free throw line, 1 assist, 9 points. It was a plus minus of 4. Nobody was even a plus minus of 10 on the Pistons. No, let's go and we can look at the rest here too. I want to see what was their rebounding. If we go down here, 48 rebounds to the Knicks, and the Knicks had how many rebounds tonight? 34. Mikal Bridges, 38 minutes, 8 of 18 from the field, 3 of 11 from 3, 5 rebounds, 19 points, 3 steals. He didn't play that bad. He played better than last game. He wasn't the worst guy on the team. I'll tell you that today. He tried. He tried, but this team, the way it is, we got to be a lot better than what we are. You know, it's not enough. See, I'm gonna go to the next one. OG Anunoby, 42 minutes, 4 of 10 from the field, no threes today, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, 10 points. You gotta be better. You gotta be better. He's not hurt. You gotta be better. Karl Anthony Towns, the same shit. He played 33 minutes, 5-11 from the field, 0-2 from the free throw, 0-2 from the 3-point line, no free throws, 6 rebounds, 4 fouls, 10 points for the two of you. It's just unacceptable. In fact, the 4 of you got 10. Mikal Bridges has 19. And if I go to Jalen Brunson is the only one that really played. 12 of 27 from the field. He played 44 minutes, 9-11 from the free throw line, 7 assists, 2 steals. You lose the game. You lose the game right here. You lose it with Anunoby and Cat really not assisting, really not really being a supporting cast like they've been. And then no matter how many times Josh Hart will hustle with his 7 rebounds, what I'm saying? He has 5 assists. It doesn't add to it. If Anunoby and Cat continue like this, we're done. You're just done. It's not going to happen that way. And, it's not like we can really have that many guys in the rotation anyway, because Tibbs isn't going to do that. And really, speaking of rotation, the only bench player that really played was Miles McBride. Fucking Mitchell Robinson played 20 minutes, but you wouldn't even know that he's on the court. I had no idea he was on the court most of the time, and somehow he snuck in 20 minutes. He had 7 rebounds, 1 assist. But what did he really do? I mean, he grabbed a couple of rebounds, but Campaign didn't play. I saw Campaign sit on the fucking bench the whole game. 4 minutes he played. The rest, I remember him just sitting down. Is he hurt? Miles McBride actually played pretty good once he got into the game, but they didn't give him many minutes. They gave him 3 of 7. They gave him 13 minutes, 3 of 7 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3. He had a couple of really good buckets when we didn't have anything, but was never able to continue on because they took him back off, and Shamet barely doesn't play. Tom Thibodeau fucking sucks, bro. That's my verdict. Sorry for cursing so much, but it's crazy. It's crazy to me. Tom Thibodeau sucks, bro. I don't think Tom Thibodeau is a good coach. Bro, today we're getting out coached, bro. There's no way you can let Cade Cunningham get 33 and not double him. If you take him out the game, the probability of the Pistons winning goes down at least 50%. That's the reality. That's the reality, bro. That's the reality, bro. Tom Thibodeau is not a good coach. I think Tom Thibodeau's like, I'm gonna ask the guys, bro. We just got out coached today. I don't get it. Bro. Anunoby, it's look. Either guys know their role or they don't know their role, and then Brunson can still get 37. It doesn't matter, bro. Like the 3 of you Brunson, OG, and Cat. That's the best offensive power that we have. I believe that, especially for the starting unit. Those guys gotta be running by now. Like these are the guys we rely upon. Then Bridges comes in after, right? He hits his mid range, he hits a couple of threes. Then off the bench, sometimes you have Deuce, sometimes you have Campaign. I don't know if people really know the role in the team, and I don't even know if Tibbs has really coached that. Like, all right, when we play such and such a way, I want Bridges to do this. I want Brunson to do this. OG, in this situation, I want you to do this. It's still, bro, we're in the playoffs, and it seems so random. It seems very random on how we play. I can't see how Tibbs just doesn't make these type of adjustments. I don't even I don't even know what Tom Thibodeau does. I swear to God, I don't know what Tom Thibodeau does. He's been in the NBA a long time. I don't know what he does. He just yells and he stands. That's true too. 20, 28-30 from the line. New York was 16-19. You can say that, but I really think the rebounds is always what kills us, bro. Because we need our guards to grab more rebounds than the centers can. Because Karl Anthony Towns is not the best rebounder in the world, but he's in there. You know, I don't know. Yeah, it's crazy. Did they really? They only hit 6 threes, and they. Let me see that. So the total threes the Knicks had. I hate that it doesn't like 10-35, 10-35, and the Pistons. That's ridiculous. 6-27. They only hit 6 threes the whole game. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. It really is. Wow. That's ridiculous. It really is. But, that's Tom Thibodeau for you. It is what it is. I'm logging off. I think I ranted enough. It's a bad loss, though. This not the one I would want to lose. Like I never thought we were gonna sweep them. People were talking sweep. I never thought we were gonna sweep them. But I would have definitely wanted to win this one, and then maybe lose one in Detroit, and then finish it up in like 5. You don't want to be 1-1 against these guys. Now go to Detroit. I feel like Detroit felt like they could have beat us last game and they gave it up. And then this game, even though we had the run, we basically were level, but we didn't step on their neck and kill them. And the Pistons knew it. We didn't have enough. We didn't have enough to go over this time. The Pistons came back and beat us. But I'm logging off, bros. We probably could. We probably could take both in Detroit, but we can't start the same way we did these first two. And I have no idea what these guys are thinking like before we play. But the way we come out at home, you come out like at home a playoff game against the Pistons, and you come out like that. And basically, we're waiting the whole game for you to take it over, please. That shit was never going to work 2 times in a row. I was not convinced. I mean, we would have been lucky today. Last game, I would have said, you know what? Yeah, we were better and we just started slow. Today, if we would have came back and won today in the fourth quarter, we would have been lucky. And maybe sometimes you need that, but that shit didn't work in our favor this time. So I don't know. We can take both in Detroit, but I tell you something. If we go to Detroit, this game, this first game, it will be game 3, and we lose that game, it's a must win. It's a must win. It's a must win. It's a must win in Detroit. I'm telling you, this game is a must win. It's a must win. Because I think a lot of guys right now are hanging their heads and the chemistry is not good. Still to this day, it's not good. It's been iffy all year. It was better at some point. I think in the middle of the year it was better, especially when OG was playing really well. It was better. And now it's kind of gone back to like, I'm not sure about what I see. You know, I'm not sure about the chemistry. I'm not sure if players really know what their roles are, how they want to play, when they want to play a certain way. I don't even know if Tom Thibodeau is coaching that because it doesn't look like these guys have any fucking idea of how they want to play. And that's why a lot of times it takes so long for us to get into the game because these guys really don't have that. Like they don't have that prepared right now. Like you would think by now in the playoffs that there's at least 2-3 different ways we could play. And we have players that can play certain ways. We can play with Cat inside. We can play with Cat on 3-point line. We can play pick and roll with Brunson. We can play off of fucking screen for Bridges or even have Bridges come around like that Golden State shit and then hit a 3. You know, like shit like that. Like we have different ways we can play. I just don't think that Tibbs implements these things because I never see it. You know how many times Devin says, hey, I never see a play run for one of our players. Like, do something different, change it up. Like, it never happens. We always play the same way. And when you're better on the night, yeah, you win. But in the playoffs, it's the same team. You play at least 4 times. So the first time, if you win a certain way, the probability of you winning the same way over and over again is not likely. You know, the probability of you beating the team the same way 2, 3, 4 games in a row is unlikely. That's why this game, I wasn't surprised that we lost it because I didn't think the Pistons were going to let that happen, and they didn't, even though we did come back. Really, they almost gave that shit up because they should have been done, like, smoked us like 15 points at least, you know? Yeah, I mean, that's a problem because a practice situation and game situation is 2 different things. You can't be in a game and think practice speed. You know, these situational plays, it's got to be, you know, second nature. You know, and if you're not really coaching during the game, you know, it's hard to come out of a hole when you really need something because it becomes a tougher challenge to hit these threes and be confident that you can make these shots or 2-pointers or get fouls. And I'm getting sick and tired. Yeah, they did. That's why I'm so fucking mad because I didn't think we would let it go this far. I thought that by the second quarter we would have taken care of this game. I really did. I didn't think it was gonna once again take this much. And this time we lost and we deserved to lose, but I didn't think it would take that long for them to get going. You know, and I don't know if I really believe in what Tom Thibodeau is doing at this point. It just you shouldn't lose this game. I don't understand. I don't understand how you lose this game just off of talent. And DJ said that shit all the time. The best players win. We have the better players. Just off that, we should be winning. You know, it's not always going to be perfect, but just off of talent, we should be winning. And we lost pretty bad in the end. You know, we lost it. We lost in the end pretty bad because it's not like we were really trying to dominate the game. We didn't dominate the game at all. So I don't know. I'm logging off though. I don't know.
All right, guys. I see Tom Thibodeau on the press conference. He looks a little bit frustrated, but he's got himself to blame. Maybe I'll make a video for tomorrow morning. I'll see you guys later. Thank you for watching the stream. Thank you, B. Sim. Thank you, DJ. Thank you, Eric. Shout out to UBG. I don't know where you at, but I always give my boy a shout out. Hope he's good. Shout out to everybody. And I'll see y'all next time. Peace. I'm out.